Alrighty, yabba dabba dabba do. It's your boys with Intoxicating Sports back with another pod. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. I'm your man B Team Brady Simpson. To my right is Adam Bowman, and to my left Josias Crusetta. Once again, we're missing the prodigal Prodzinski.
It's a pretty good nickname.
Like that.
Yeah, that was really on spot too. That's a good one. You're gonna have to go with Hunter.
I have
like
something good for his homecoming for the next pod.
Sounds tasty. Well, he's still out on. He's used up all of his PTO days, so we're actually gonna dock his pay, Duncan. If you wanna get with me after this, but we got a fun pod for you. Heading right into, I guess, just some headlines for you guys. Wrote down some things across in the basketball world. Ja Morant back from a suspension, playing pretty well.
He's doing really well.
He's not wielding around guns anymore. So the Grizz have won 4 in a row.
Yeah, they've been.
It's on my fantasy team. It's been great to get him back. See if I can
Dude's
win
that
some weeks.
guy. Dude's that him.
Pistons lost 27th game in a row.
That's historical. That's historical because the previous was 26.
Yeah, yeah, the new
They
NBA
fucking
record. So
suck.
congrats on your new NBA record. That's awesome for you guys.
Cade Cunningham is about to. Is that his name right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was at the 25th loss. They asked him. He goes. His face is just so surprised because he didn't realize they've lost so fucking many, and that sucks, man. He's good.
Yeah,
I can't believe that team's just so bad.
27 games in a row.
They almost beat the Knicks the other day. Was it the Knicks or the Bucks? I don't know, but that team came back and beat him at the end of the game last 3 minutes. It was crazy.
They had to get the record, so
Yeah,
they blew it on purpose.
I think so.
Hunter's not here, but want to talk about TJ Hawkinson going down to ACL, MCL.
That's
Not that the Viking season's going anywhere anyway. But, yeah, he's out for the year. Trevor Lawrence also injured, AC joint. I don't know if he's going to play on Sunday, but they will need him because they're all tied at the top of that AFC South.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos just benched Russ. I don't know if you guys saw today.
Saw that. Saw that. Mr. What do they call him again?
Unlimited.
Unlimitedly
And
on the bench.
I think he called himself.
Nah,
that was self-given.
regardless,
He gave that name to
regardless, that's just hilarious, Mr. Unlimited. Future
So
fucking
dumb.
your wife.
He's so weird. I wish he was cooler because he's always been a good quarterback until like now.
You know, Future wrote like the Gucci flip flop song about him.
What?
I'm just joking.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
Last headline here before we get into everything. This one just says Mason Rudolph and Joe Flacco are elite. So that's crazy. Yeah.
Where'd you get that one from?
Well, Duncan handed me the notes, and I just read them off. So
Weren't you upset like 3 episodes ago? We were talking about The Athletic.
the
You're like, I
Athletic.
don't believe that stuff. What else? Anyone can write anything.
Okay, I don't know if you just thought I said the Athletic. I said Duncan gave me the
Yeah,
notes.
but I know. But anyone can write anything.
Oh, okay, I got what you're saying. Well, yeah, but our guy is the guy. He knows
All
his
right,
shit.
so you're gonna just drop every other quarterback that you have and not draft one?
I'm just reading the notes, guys. That's what I have here. So yeah, and
So
we'll
if
get.
I wrote anything on there, you'd read it.
Nah, I knew it was your handwriting. It would come from Adam Bowman.
God damn. He's all tangled up.
Getting tangled up.
All right, so we will hit that though. AFC North, big games this past weekend. So we're gonna talk a lot about that. The Ravens ended up beating the MVP favorite last week, Brock Purdy. So we're gonna touch on him as well. I've got a few of B Team's burning questions for you guys.
Questions.
And yeah, fuck. Well, let's
Sounds
just
like we need
into
to
it.
get started.
Get started or get farted.
I don't know, doubt it.
Hey, Brady. Who has shotguns this week? Because those people need to fucking do them, man. They're fucking pieces of shits.
Sounds like someone's ready.
That's you over there. Yeah, I got one too. Intoxicating Bookie was debuted last week, and Bowman set the lines. Bowman won because we only got 2 out of the 5 props correctly picked. So me and Josiah owe a shotgun. Jake Stratton, you also owe a shotgun. So in the shower in the morning when you're listening to this Thursday, just rip a Miller Lite before you go to work.
Yummy.
I guess I'll also touch real quick too. We're not going to do drunk draft this week.
You're not fucking touching me.
Yeah. And last week, first time ever, special guest is one. We've only had 2 on here, but Jake takes it with a nice team. I will say that
Nothing against you, Devin.
the integrity of the segment might have been compromised a little, but
Why is that, Brady?
nonetheless, I'll just say he did win.
Suspicious voting.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
do you
yeah.
mean that dogs can't vote on on flavors
You
of
think
like
a dog
of
didn't
different-
vote for 3 chocolate desserts that they can't eat?
Because your dog really likes those, don't they?
I texted Jake's dog just miraculously voted, which is crazy.
I think my mind was set on some cold desserts.
Yeah, you need to start drafting for the people.
Ice cream.
I do not draft for the people. If you guys can't tell, I draft for my fucking self because I love looking at my list and being like, I do like all those things. And being like, my list is so much better than theirs. And everybody's like, no, for you.
You must love shotgunning too, man.
So that's going to be 2
Well,
shotguns for Mr. Sias.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And just let me
skip it.
point out, it was all close at the top. Really, me. Bowman came in second. I was right behind him, third by a vote. Josias last week got 1 vote.
Himself?
Myself.
No way!
Yeah. First time
That's
it's
so
ever
good.
happened.
And he
Just
had
the
first
lone
pick.
person.
Wow.
Oh, what's the first McFlurry?
Yeah, McFlurries.
So
Everybody was in holiday fucking cozy couch fucking. If it was middle of the summer, all of my list would have went fucking off.
Doubtful. Okay.
also 3 last place in a row, everyone that's listening for Josias. So next time we do a segment,
Hey, once again, I draft for myself.
shotgun.
For myself.
We're amping the shotguns up for losses in a row. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Brady's about to get this one down. Looks like a Bud Light strawberry or something.
If there was a
Coca-Cola?
penalization for losing things in a row, France would be underwater
Cranberry.
by now.
Yeah.
I tasted that cranberry immediately when that started going down. I thought it was like
I'll cram some berries in your mouth.
like prune juice. That was weird.
Whoa.
Sorry, I got.
You just got to hold that down when you
Yeah.
touch it, or
Sorry.
I can take mine out too.
I do have a
I'll
quick.
pop mine off in a second after
I got a quick history lesson segment for y'all while Josiah does his shotguns.
I hope they can hear me go. What? 5,000.
This one's gonna be on the 2-minute warning
Okay, in NFL.
in the NFL because that's the only football league that has
That's
a
it.
2-minute warning. So it originated when originally they didn't have clocks on the field. So the only one that kept the time was the official.
2-minute warning, nigga.
So if you wanted the time, you would have to go up to him and ask. So in order to game plan like that, they would
What
do
the
the
hell?
normal 2-minute warning
Okay.
where they would stop the game and warn both sides that there's 2 minutes remaining, or
Would they do it before the half still?
Yeah, they're before
Okay,
both
before the
halves.
half. Okay.
So then in the 1960s, teams started installing clocks. So then it was no longer necessary.
What was the time limit for the games at that time?
I believe it was still the same.
Oh. You're telling me we have the same amount, length of quarters since 1960?
Yeah, it's the same game.
I don't know for a fact, but
I
I
mean,
would
I don't
guess,
know,
yeah,
but,
yeah.
yeah.
So you think that you're telling me?
I mean, it's probably changed along the way, man. I
Do
don't
your
know.
shotgun.
Fuck! I spilled. These are new pants. Damn.
You're just sitting there with it.
Fuck.
If you just do it, there wouldn't be anything to spill.
Don't have anything for you, really.
Guys, do your. Okay, I won't say that.
Right. So then, why do they keep it around still? Well, obviously for the suspense of a 2-minute warning
Will they keep the same length of the quarter since 1960? Why would they fucking change the 2-minute warning?
and the free timeout gives them commercial breaks for, commercials and
Ads.
stuff like that, running ads, more revenue. The NCAA, actually, they don't have the
Joke,
2-minute
joke.
warning, as many of you probably know. But the ref is still required to warn them at 2 minutes that there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. So they still go to each sideline and tell them there's 2 minutes remaining, even though it's pretty obvious.
Why is it a requirement?
That's pretty dumb.
Just a rule. And then in the Canadian Football League, they have a 3-minute warning. There's your history lesson.
That's just
What I learned
the college
today
football refs having to go to each sideline just adds something else they need to do that could be in a hectic part of the game. That kind of sounds pretty pointless and dumb.
Imagine if our quarters were shortened. How would it, how much different would the gameplay be for the entire league? Would it be a lot more fast-paced football? Is that what we would see?
If you shorten the game, I think you just see lower scores. And if you went to 12-minute quarters or something.
Less injury because less time.
I'm not saying 10 minutes, but a minute and a half less.
It's not going to change much.
Your best players would play more snaps because less time. So you wouldn't have all that substituting.
So as a fan base, we would see the best of the best the entire time, basically. And
your time would be
maybe.
more precious.
There would be no more garbage time football, basically.
You can still get blown out in that amount of time.
Nope, that was what I was saying. I just thought it was really weird that they didn't change the length of the quarters since 1960. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's
I feel
wild
like
to keep
the game
it the
has
same.
evolved so much around the field goal being moved from the front of the end zone to the back of the end zone.
I think that's a safety thing for sure.
I guess, but
Yeah, bro. How many dudes just ran in on a route, drilled that thing?
breaking their collarbones, your
fucking
femur just
sucks.
breaks on this metal thing.
Sorry. All right, nice history lesson.
Hey, bro, can you give me the history lesson about the fighting in the Middle East?
What about the birds and the bees?
Yeah, so those are actually two very similar things.
They go hand in hand.
All right, so I got one segment here. Get the brain flowing.
Wait, before you go on
Sure.
that,
Did you only get one down over there?
I only got one down so far. I'll get the other one in a second. But
Go
did you see
again.
LeBron's fucking post with that lady?
Yeah.
Bro, and then Dave Portnoy said, did LeBron accidentally post this and, trying to shit on LeBron? And Dave Portnoy's post, the LeBron fans went crazy on him. They were like, you're nothing compared to LeBron. People were just going ham on him. Because first Oscar sends it to me. He's like, this guy's such a fucking hater. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And then I close it 2 hours later, just open up my phone and it's still there. So I clicked on the post and then they were just showing there's other pages on Instagram that follow Barstool. And it's just people talking so much shit to him. Because they're just why are you hating on LeBron, bro?
I think he's
the oldest-
known for hating on him.
Yes, I guess so. I didn't know
I mean,
that.
it's not why he's famous, but he hates LeBron.
But he
it's known.
hates LeBron. He thinks that and Michael Jordan is his GOAT. He's old as fuck, people. I think he's in his 50s or something. So he grew up with
Something like
Michael
that,
Jordan.
Who,
40,
Portnoy?
45.
I don't
Yeah.
think he's not.
40.
I think
40s, I think. Well,
Dude,
he
if
was,
he's 40s, he looks fucking terrible for 40.
he's a Celtics fan, and
He looks
LeBron.
fucking shit on
terrible.
Dave
Dude,
Portnoy.
he looks so bad for 40. If he's in his Google how old he is, Bowman. Where's Duncan?
Duncan, come on, bro.
He fucking.
So
I'm
about that
if you're
clip,
telling me that he's the same age as LeBron or how old?
older, I'd say
39?
older than LeBron.
Yeah,
but
he just
not by
grew up
much.
a Celtics fan, and LeBron ran the East for so long that he's gonna hate LeBron.
Yeah, he hates him. I will
He's
say-
46. He looks terrible for 46.
I
bro.
saw that clip and I did think that first was like,
Why
would he
post
post
that?
it? And I
then it
just swiped.
switched. And it switches.
but then
to
I
him.
was like, oh shit, because she's looking at something, and I was like, he's
And then
got
you
something
didn't-
happened.
You didn't
so
wait. You didn't
so
wait.
I went up and looked, and he's standing right there, and I just busted out laughing.
And he's pointing. He's doing the
Yeah.
ice in my veins. Bro, I stood up and screamed. I was like, oh, that's my GOAT. I was
He's
like,
fucking
God
beast.
damn, he's a fucking monster. And because LeBron, La Hunky Bear, bro, he's just
Little hunky bear, you hear that?
that dude is a fucking monster, man. My GOAT. He's better than Tom Brady at anything. I bet you.
Yeah,
he
football?
is
being
the
quarterback?
greatest athlete in our era. And then it
Yeah,
goes.
I agree with that statement.
And I think it goes Lionel Messi after that, because if you're running the soccer field for this long of your fucking life, and I do not think. I think Tom Brady's great, but
We're off the rails.
yeah, we're off the rails for a second. But Tom Brady did play in the most historically the worst division in NFL history, like the worst teams ever to play in a division against each other for an entire span of 7 years. They were the worst division ever historically.
Why you hate on Tom Brady?
I'm not
He
gonna
gave you
lie.
2
That's
Super
that's
Bowls.
straight facts. That's straight facts.
Only
though.
reason is
Josiah, that's
because
facts.
it's because Tom Brady was somebody. Oh, they were talking shit to who was the Colts QB again? Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan was like a long
most
time
recently?
ago. Yeah, Matt Ryan was he played in the worst division, and then that no one talked about it for a second. Then 2 weeks later, Stephen A. Smith was like, "Remember when Matt Ryan said he played in the worst division ever?" And Stephen A. Smith brought out the receipts, baby, and gave out the stats, the exact amount of points. They were the fucking worst division ever, and he fucking is
true.
he won a bunch of Super Bowls during that era. I'm like, yeah, no shit, bro. You fucking didn't play anybody all year, and you fucking got to play those one teams. Ohio State plays Middle East fucking University, and we beat the fuck out of them the first game, and it's 85
Middle
to
East
0.
University.
And fucking Tom Brady playing fucking
I think that
these
team would do.
shit ass fucking teams all his life. But yeah, keep going. LeBron is the greatest athlete to ever play anything.
To finish that off after the Tom Brady
What?
rant. Let's
What is
go.
happening?
I like your points, Josiah. All right.
That's only 6 of his 16 regular season games a year.
And he doesn't have to play any of those teams again during the season after those 6 games.
What?
He's just
You're telling me that in your division you don't play your teams multiple times, is what you're saying?
You played 3 teams twice, six games.
Correct. And then
You might see him in the playoffs.
yeah, but that's
But you still have to play. If you finish as the 1 seed, you have to play all the other 1 seeds. Or
okay.
or
I
the
understand
division
that.
winners.
I understand what you're saying there, bro. But when you're playing against shit teams, you're constantly just getting better. It's like a practice. So
Do you not get better playing better teams too?
I guess you do as well. I mean, I think you're more
Josiah's
enhanced.
point would be it sets them up for the
Your
1
morale.
seed
It's
because
the
they got
morale.
easy games.
It's like everything with that.
Your
That's
point
fine.
is, you got to play better teams later.
They could have been a middle of the pack team, but playing their shitty teams throughout their 6 years of a conference, in a division, has made just build the confidence in this team and your quarterback. And he's gonna play fucking great because he thinks he's better than everybody else in his division. At least, Sean, number 1 in my division always. That's
All
all
right,
I
Josiah.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I think your throat's screaming for another shotgun.
It is.
Screaming.
No, I'm just playing. All right, here, question 1 of B teams burning questions.
Is this? Do you want to be a B teamer?
No, it's
Oh.
separate. I don't if
This is not. Do you want to be a B team?
no
I
longtime
don't wanna
listeners
participate.
remember I had a couple times I did this segment where I just came up with random questions and asked them to you guys. It's basically Intoxicating Inbox, but I come up with the questions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So I just came up with 3 just to get us going here, because we like doing something different than sports all the time.
B teamers, bro. That was a cool seg.
My bad.
My bad.
Wait,
No, you're good.
wait. It's the same thing as the burning questions, though, right?
No, it's not trivia. This is just us actually answering.
I'm ready.
Question.
Oh, you're answering too?
Yeah, this is for all of us to answer.
Your
So
wife's questions.
first question I just asked, if you were in a beer pong tournament
Oh my god.
and you had one NBA player to pick to be on your team, who would it be?
Come on now.
Isn't it an obvious answer?
I
I think I'm picking.
you picking the guy you just talked about?
I'm taking
Tom
Steph
Brady?
Tom
Curry.
Brady.
I'm taking Steph Curry because LeBron's hands a little big. That
Steph
ball,
Curry?
that ball
Yeah,
might
that's a
be
good answer.
might be too that's just too small for him, and I don't know.
Do I get
Steph Curry's 6'2", like a regular sized person.
Do I get to talk to this person at all, or are they purely just
Talk to
yeah.
him. Yeah, he's
Like
your
we
partner.
game
You can
plan.
dap him up after he makes one. You could,
stroke them up?
yeah, you do.
Oh,
You
I'm
said
taking
it.
just joking. No.
Oh, that
I'm
changed
taking
your
Curry.
answer?
I'm taking Curry. I'm taking Curry.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking Curry.
Seth Curry, right? I had my answer. I asked myself this question, and I had my immediate answer.
Ooh, I take it back. I'm taking Johnny Manziel. Keep going.
It's NBA players.
It's NBA players. What the hell?
He partied more than any of us.
He's not in the NBA.
Yeah, but you know, man.
Dude, do your shot, guys.
What the fuck?
Taking Stephen Curry.
All right, I'm taking Kyrie Irving. I think he'd be nice with it. He's just so smooth with the ball. He'd probably be smooth with that ping pong ball.
I mean, I guess.
Like,
I kind of hate Kyrie now. I used to love Kyrie.
I know, but I'm trying to win games.
I just don't think I would be able to be chill, like hanging out with him. Like I think he would say some stupid shit, and I'd be like, "The Earth's not flat, bro. What are you talking about?"
I'll take Reggie Miller. Shout out, Rob.
Wow, Reggie Miller. All right.
That's a legend.
It's a clutch.
He's retired, not in the NBA. Take somebody else. Come on.
I didn't clarify that,
What?
so I don't. Yeah, that's true though. I'll allow Bone.
Oh, I didn't think I had to take his nowadays.
I didn't clarify that, but then he said I was right, and then he was like, "But I'll
That was
allow
all
it." He came back to the "but I'll allow."
Give me Bill Russell. We're getting another championship.
He would be so
He's
bad.
gonna tear his labrum the first shot.
No, there's no elbows in this game. He's reaching over and dropping that thing.
Yeah, I need him to like back up.
If I'm taking
20
Wemby,
feet 'cause his
I'm
arm
taking
would be
Wemby.
Yeah,
on
if
the
it's
table.
elbows only, he's getting at least halfway with his forearm.
He even just dropped that bitch in though. Really, you're just gonna be up here like.
Extends.
Oh, Kareem, I'd do hook shots.
I would
only,
one
yeah.
more time. I'd take Wemby if it's no elbows.
Kareem would be like a good. He might be good at behind the back because his hook shots.
Or you just do
Might be
hook
good
shots.
Oh, I made a behind the back recently when I went to Nashville. It was insane.
Oh, it
Fucking crazy.
feels so great when you
It
have a
was
big
really
shot.
far. There was a chandelier in the way too, and it went just right under the chandelier.
At a Pop's party that one year for New Year's Eve, I hit a behind the back solo. There's one cup left for redemption. Behind the back made it. Still lost the game somehow, but
Hey, but that night,
Damn, who's your partner?
I don't know. I was against Bev.
that
Okay.
night is one of my most memorable birthdays ever, and I just have to thank Brady because like it was when I say like if I've
What'd I
If-
get you?
no
Kiss
no,
on
no.
the mouth.
No. I'll tell the dude. It was better than a kiss on the mouth. Cause like you know when like you're like bro, man. Like this party's fun. Like it's just like any other party, honestly. Like there's no like fun. Like there's no like memorable moment. And I'm like the ball drops and. The ball's about to drop. I'm looking for the girl. I'm not trying to kiss. I'm like, fuck. I don't even need to find. I don't even care. I go out back.
found
Bowman's
Brady?
out back for the first time doing some things he's going to regret in his life. And then I'm out back
Oh my God.
by the heater. And then I'm just like, and then I go back inside and I'm like, I'm kind of bored. And I walk up to the front. I'm like, what's Brady talking so loud over there? And then I'm like, why's Pop just like in his fucking face like that? And then I'm like,
Oh man.
Kaylee did. I mean, this person did come up to me crying like a second ago, who is a significant other of Brady's, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "You know what? I don't even know." And then Brady's so bad. I was like, "Oh." Then I heard the story, and I just was like, "Oh, Brady's mad at that." So I instigated it a little more.
I remember you did.
and
Yeah,
then
you did.
I just started instigating it even worse, and I could just feel the heat coming off Brady. And then the dude he's mad at walks in. And just like, what the fuck you gonna do, Brady? Nah, shit. I'm already laughing, but bro, when I say, man, you ever seen like Mike Tyson in the Hangover when he knocks out that one dude, like he loses a tooth? That's how it was. It was just like a one punch hitter quitter, and this dude hit the ground and like just. It was just so funny. It looked like out of a movie, and like I'm telling you, I hit a knee. My knee hurt because I hit the ground so quick. I was laughing so hard, and like wasn't separating anything because everybody else was. And I was just
Ref was
like, whoa,
grabbed me like yelling.
He was like, what are you doing? And I was like, man, it was so funny. That was so funny. All our listeners that were there will say it was so funny. Oscar dying laughing. So funny.
Yeah, me and this person are cool, by the way. Still friends.
Get knocked out though, bitch.
It was just a bad night.
So that was better than a kiss on the lips.
It's just like I love surprises. So when that was
Surprise, kiss on the lips.
Yeah.
that dude, that was a great surprise. That was just like it was so funny.
Oh,
Holy shit.
that was really just a fun,
Dude, that was historical.
funny
That
ass
was
night.
historical.
That was
Brady
fun.
was wearing his chef shirt. He was ready to cook up anything.
Oh shit! That all white with like a little black thing, but with a button top. That was so, I used to
we
buy
were leaving
the
and
stupidest
Sam
clothes,
said that
bro.
shit. I was like, we were leaving and Sam said he looked like he was fucking chef. And I fucking lost it. Like, oh my
Dude.
God.
She always roasts me. It's funny as fuck.
Someone started calling you Gordon Ramsay, but I did it
The whole night.
It was so funny, bro. Like the whole time, everybody's like, "This nigga cooking it up tonight." What you gonna make us, Brady?
TJ, we're
Darrell was there
killing me.
too.
Yeah.
It was a great one.
So we're still on B Team's burning questions.
I'll be the
what's the next
first one.
question?
Was the first one to ask?
Yes. The second question is, okay, so let's just, in this scenario, assume you're single. Assume your fucking bitch is getting money. You don't actually do this, but for this question, you're assuming that. Would you guys pursue or date a woman
Yes.
who is a virgin?
Oh.
Like even if
Yeah,
you
what's
like,
wrong
you
with
even
that?
like really really liked her and everything, would that bother you if she's a
I think
virgin?
he has already. That's why he's saying, "What's wrong with that?"
No, he
no,
hasn't.
but what is the
I
problem
don't
with
know.
that?
Well, that's why I'm asking. Like, would you view it as a problem, or would you be okay with that?
How old are we talking about in our day and age right now?
You could, yeah, because I don't want you to go back to like you're 16 years old and you're a virgin too. No, this is you right now.
Right now, would I pursue a woman that was a virgin?
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes. Why not? I don't know.
Wow.
What
Nice.
like I feel like if it would almost be like a. I mean, this is gonna sound terrible. Let's just stop right. I'm gonna let you guys answer. I would pursue. There we go.
Yeah, how old is she?
What do you
of age.
Whoa. It's our age, right?
Just make sure.
I'm saying of age. Hey.
Fuck.
Well, I
You
didn't want
said
you to pull a
our
curveball and say she's like 53 or something.
Of age, she just her birthday was
53-year-old
yesterday.
virgin. Oh my god.
Oh
that'd
my
be funny.
god. Never. Oh. This question. Can we go to the next question?
All right. Well, I thought Josias would say no. I'm gonna say no.
Can we pause the pod right now for a second?
No.
I can speak freely.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Say anything you want.
I'm not pausing it.
Here, let me pause it. Click. Okay, you're good.
I would go with, I feel like it's too big of a deal. I couldn't wait on that if I'm constantly like, with the temptation right in front of me and can't do it.
You're saying that like you can't make you don't want to make that special moment be that you want to be the first one. Are you saying that you
I wouldn't have that issue being the first one, but I have a problem like waiting and like pursuing months on end just to not fuck. I don't think in my head I could do that.
So this is why I want to pause it because I know this is just gonna get clipped. But
That's why he's not pausing it.
oh man, I'm crying.
All right, just
He's
answer.
holding it back so hard. He's
Answer
crying.
real quick.
Yeah, there's no problem there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if there was like the perfect, person I really really liked, I'm sure I would change this answer. But
You could get married to them or anything if you really like them.
yeah, I know. And then I don't know.
He's a man whore, is what he's saying.
No, I haven't talked to girls in so long.
But dude,
Lies, Michigan game. I saw him talking to a girl.
Oh shit. Okay, well, all right.
That before that though, I couldn't.
I haven't like
couldn't even-
openly pursued or tried to date people on apps or anything like that
For
in
a
a very long
long-ass
time.
time, yeah.
So I don't think I'd do it with someone who's
Brady's
a
a
virgin.
He just waits for them to come.
wait a while.
God damn! God, sorry guys, I took a second.
Okay. Next question will be. Last one. I just had a question because I talked about it with my parents the other night. Did your parents ever? Did they have different names picked out for you, like that you could have been?
Yeah.
What were they?
Nope. All I've ever was told was my mom was reading through the Bible and she was like, "I'm gonna name you either." My mom was like, So my older sister's name is Joelle, and it's just Joelle with a Y because she made it up herself, my mom.
Nice.
And then in 1995, there weren't many Josiases, which there fucking weren't. She made up that name too.
You're the only one I still know. So.
Yeah, she.
What do you mean in 95?
And
Are there more Josiahs that you know?
yeah, they're baseball players. A lot of them are. They're
all Dominican.
They're all Hispanic Dominicans. There's no Josiahs that's not Hispanic. That I've Googled and tried to find myself. And like,
How often do you Google yourself?
oh, a lot. Like probably like once or twice. I wouldn't say a lot, but like more than you guys do for sure.
Or you say
I
once or
would
twice a
agree
week?
with that. Yeah.
A week?
No.
Once or twice an hour.
A year?
I would say like every 4 months I Google myself.
See what
You
comes
expecting
up.
something to pop up like lottery
Yeah, like if
winner?
you didn't
or-
like do anything out of the ordinary.
No, I feel
Why
like
would you still
I
do it?
just I mean I always try to see if like when I go through the store and I'm like I try to see if there's more Josiahs. I swear.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I swear. Like I never have ever
Really
ran
checking
in
up on that name.
and for all our listeners, if you ever meet, I always just tell people, you ever met a Josiahs? No, you fucking haven't ever in your fucking life because you won't. You won't fucking. And if you do, I would love to meet them. I would fucking love to meet them.
He would love so much he Googles his name all the time.
Surprise kiss on the lips.
He loves surprises.
So what were you almost named?
My middle name is going to be Isaac, and my first name was going to be Buck.
That would've been
Ooh.
dope.
It would have been Buckeye Bowman.
Oh
Damn.
my fucking God damn it, Dave! Why didn't you get that going?
Dude,
Buck
I don't like
Isaac
Buck.
Bowman.
Hey, Bucky.
That'd have been cool. That's
That's fucking
my dad
sick.
and my uncle PD,
How about
my
you?
uncle Tom. They all call each other Buck. Or that's really they call my dad.
I want to hear
Buck,
Brady's.
but,
I want to hear
yeah.
Brady's.
So there's a couple. One of them that they said my dad thought of was Buster. Buster Simpson. I don't know. Would have been all right.
Was your middle name going to be Chest?
Yeah.
I think it was always still gonna.
I was waiting for it. He started talking a little bit. He said, I think it was gonna. Oh my god.
right,
Buster
that's good.
Chess Simpson.
That was a good
Keep
one.
going.
The second one was gonna be. It was gonna be Owen Jacob Simpson.
What? We got one of those already. What's going on?
It was gonna be OJ Simpson. His is Orenthal James. But
We're saying Jake Owens.
okay, my bad.
Owens Jacob Simpson. You would have just been Jake. You would have been the other Jake Owens.
It would have been Owen Jacob Simpson because he wanted to just walk around. And I'd be OJ.
That'd be
Bro,
funny.
that would
But
have.
OJ Simpson's funny.
Okay, that
still-
no. That would have been amazing. Amazing.
My mom didn't want that at all. My dad
Also,
no shit. She
still
didn't
thought
want
of
it.
this after he murdered the chick too. So this was after.
Your
The
dad
red
did
hair.
No way.
What?
Like the orange hair for orange juice as well. Or-
Yeah.
Wow. Jew.
Okay, and then the last one, which I think would have been dope. I don't really necessarily like the names, but the nickname, it was like Tyler Daniel Simpson. But I would have been TD Simpson.
You don't really get a lot of those on
Tyler
B2.
Daniel sucks, bro.
So yes.
Swear to God,
but the
yeah, that
nickname,
sucks.
I probably would have made it to the league on
Brady's
TD
way
Simpson.
better than both of those names.
TD Simpson. Oh, I really like my name.
You think that would have changed your trajectory in life to the
Wait,
league?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know,
TD
man.
Simpson would have been a little different.
Kind of
but
hard.
He,
Or
would, he
O.J.
wouldn't have been B
Simpson.
team Brady.
If he was O.J.
It wouldn't
Simpson,
have
I've been
rhymed.
18 for sure with TD as my
Brady,
name.
do you think that as a kid you would have went around saying like, you can call me O.J.? Cause that shit would have been dope.
I don't know what I would have done.
That shit would have been dope. I would have been like, yeah, that's my buddy O.J.
Because I didn't, in being that young, you don't really understand like what the whole thing
Yeah,
is
but
about
my nigga,
too.
if
So
your
like,
dad told you you can call yourself O.J., you would have been telling people, my name is O.J.
yeah, it's probably a really good thing I'm not named that.
Why? What's going on right now? He's white. Everybody who's listening, he is white.
Yeah.
He is a white man. You can name any white person OJ. A black person? I don't know. So you can't name them OJ. There ain't no way.
Yeah, but my last name is Simpson though. Like it's so like nobody's like.
Yeah, you know, it still would have been fun. Damn, Chuck, you fucked up. Don't let Sherry tell you what to do.
No, you just said Bray's a great name.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my bad.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
No, over Tyler David or Tyler Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take Brady over both of those. Daniels. Any Tylers and Daniels, sorry, my brother-in-law. No, I mean, Brady's better for sure.
Nice.
So yeah. I like those burning questions, man.
All right, well, that was it for those. So, move on to some football now. AFC North, all 4 teams had great games played. 2 played each other. And I'm not even going to start there. I'm going to start with the Browns, dude. The Browns.
I mean,
with the dominating win over the Texans.
do you remember how you guys were saying, like, you could put anybody into the 49ers offense and they could be fine?
Yeah.
I feel like
Still feel that way.
I feel like for the Browns offense, you can't just put anybody out there, but somebody who can get the ball past 10 yards, like can throw the ball, because they have decent receivers that can run routes. And
Yeah.
I just feel like their O-line is decent. Just decent enough to get Flacco 3 seconds. In those seconds, even a millisecond past that, if they're giving him past that, that's incredible, because you need those 3 seconds, and Flacco's going to make a play. And it fucking showed, bro. It was like he's not elite by any means, but he can throw the fucking ball. He can throw that bitch, bro. He can, like, that shit is,
Bro.
like, there's some crazy, like, the Amari Cooper catch that, like, it was just over his left shoulder, and, like, the fucking defender falls. Like, I'm like, bro, there's so many rookies that are stronger, could probably bench more than Joe Flacco, anything.
For sure.
More than Joe Flacco, that can't make that throw. And it just shows, man, like, you can throw the fucking ball, you can play anywhere in the NFL, because that man can't run. His 40 time is probably my 40 time.
Maybe. I'd like to see that race. Yeah, I was shitting on the Browns last week, and you guys all 3 basically teamed up on me and told me I was
We'll come
a
back to
bitch.
that as well.
So I'll just say, yeah, Browns had a really good game, so props to them. I'll admit they had a good game. I don't know. The Joe Flacco threw for another 368, a few touchdowns.
That is so much.
So I do kind of agree with what you said about you could put in just a capable person.
Well,
in their
I
offense,
wanted to add as well that their defense, the reason why you can put anybody in their offense is because their defense almost like gives their offense like the right amount of like rest time. Like, it's not
off the field. Yeah,
like they're
decent
on
amount,
and
yeah.
off the field. It's like a continuous, like, look. What do you got to say, Bowman? Just fucking say it, Bowman. You got something to say. You're saying it with your eyes. You're not saying it with your fucking mouth.
No, you're taking too much away from the Browns. And Joe Flacco. There's not many people that you could put in to his position exactly and have the same results.
You have to be able to throw the ball. You have to be able to throw the ball past that 10-yard mark.
No,
not like
that's
those
not
check downs that what we see from all these rookies that don't throw the ball down the field.
Yeah, you're saying that like there's just a line out the door of those kind of people.
What do you mean? I'm sorry. Like, for people,
You're
who
saying
throw-
like anyone that could throw 10 yards down the field, but there's not a lot of people that can throw with the precision.
So
that
can I
was
say?
I know one right
can
here,
I
baby.
say? Can I say? Like, I feel like Carson Wentz would have been,
You think you get plugged in and done the same thing?
I don't think Carson Wentz
No
is
way.
good.
or like
So,
Heineke,
No, I would say
or
no.
You're gonna name all these terrible players. I'm gonna say
Okay.
no.
So you feel like he is elite, and he
He's
knows
not
how
elite,
to read
but
the field.
I
No,
would say he's
that-
top of the starting quarterbacks
Yeah.
today
We gotta-
with all the injuries. He's probably close to top 16.
Yeah, we got to quit like reacting to a quarterback being placed in and they do really well for a couple games, and then it's either like they're a fucking superstar, where have they been, they're so great. That's like on
see
the
what you're
top
saying.
end of it, or
I see what
like
you're saying.
they're so fucking bad. Like
It's not white
was
and black. It's not
basically
white
saying
and black.
Flacco's really, really bad, blah, blah, blah.
There's a gray area.
Yeah, like he fits that system well, and he's a capable quarterback and can throw the ball. I will say, like, and C.J. Stroud did not play in this game, so as a Browns player and team in general, sometimes like when you play a bad team, you slip up or you look forward, you look ahead, and they didn't do that at all. They came out. We haven't even mentioned that Amari Cooper set the franchise record for receiving yards. Like, completely went off him. Flacco's connection was sweet. So props to Stefanski too on coaching him up and like not letting him drop that game, even though CJ wasn't there. You're like, Davis Mills, booty cheeks. We don't really care. They
Case
came out
Keenum.
and still fired.
Case Keenum, not Mills.
Didn't Mills come in at the end of the game? though?
Yeah, but he came in.
But-
He came in for 3 plays. Or
My
something.
bad. My bad. I just remember like a fat long neck Mills, and I just have his picture in my head right now.
He
So
doesn't
that's
Hey,
why
this
I
guy
said
does
that.
not like Mills.
No, I just had his picture in my brain. That's why I said his name. He's like a thicker, long neck. I don't know.
Damn.
I had his picture in my head right now.
No, yeah, I agree. Good job by their defensive coordinator and their defense in general to stay locked in, because that team could have possibly done something against them, like win. But
You know, it's crazy. Brown's still gonna lose that first playoff game. So shout out Jake Stratton.
that would be fucking hilarious.
I'm just so I'm always gonna keep saying
I'd say
that.
sometimes, just like kind of how Dobbs came into Minnesota, other teams don't have as much film. You know, Flacco has been not. He's been out of the league for a little bit. Was he on the Jets last year? At least
Yes,
for a
he
little
was
bit.
on
Jets
the
last
Jets
year.
last
I was
year.
saying last
There's
year.
not a lot of film
he
on
should
him,
have
so
played.
preparing for him, there's gonna be a lot more film and understanding and preparation for teams playing against them. I know they got the Bengals next week, and then this week they have a cupcake maybe.
They got the Jets.
Yeah,
Oh, the Jets Thursday
Yeah.
night.
which is
So
funny
you-
for Flacco at least.
So
I bet the Jets are kicking themselves.
yeah, team
like,
that Flacco should be on, the Jets.
Yup. And they were like, "Now we gave all that money to Aaron Rodgers, and now we cut another person on our team for Aaron Rodgers."
Okay, but what do
and-
you do with Flacco now? If he leads you to 1-2 playoff wins, you've got Deshaun Watson for 50, 60 million next year.
He's hurt, bro. It's not like he's sitting on the sideline.
Well, I'm
not
saying next
playing.
year. What do you do?
Oh, you keep him as a backup. Backup QB is a
I think
very
someone might steal him.
who will. Why
Joe
would the
Flacco.
Browns let that happen if they
They're going
already
to pay him more.
They'd have to sign him.
they
another
will
contract.
They could pay him more.
The Browns will pay him more just because of these 2 games.
Well.
Than those other teams that would want him, in my opinion.
If they win the playoff game, yeah.
Correct.
Gotcha.
If we're looking at next year and Deshaun Watson is, let's say whatever they want to win a playoff game, XYZ, keep going, and they're like, what do we do now? You give Joe Flacco that money. We have kickers making $7 million. Graham Gano on fucking the Giants. Next year's cap is hitting this cap max at $7 million. That's Ezekiel Elliott's making a $6 million contract on the fucking Patriots right now for fucking 2 years. Get out of here, dude. Like, I don't know. Is it 2 years or 1 year? I don't know. Either way, I'm just saying.
Probably
There's-
one. I don't know.
There's kickers that make more money than some of these backup QBs, and I bet Flacco's gonna for sure get signed for something from the Browns specifically.
Another AFC North teams, plural, play each other. This was a real fun one for me. Me and Bowman in the same group chat, all of us in the same group chat, so I could just text every time we scored a touchdown. It was really fun.
Oh, I added Michael today because he said
Probably not for
he
Bowman.
misses us talking. Talking.
Oh, gotcha.
So he can join into it later on.
I didn't care that much. I was rooting for Deontay Johnson, who let me down, but didn't let me down enough because I'm on to the championship.
But
Yeah,
how many
basically.
points did he have for you that game?
Like 3,
3?
like 3 catches for 14 yards or something.
Oh, I thought those catches. I'm sorry, those catches.
George Pickens had.
Looked further, and maybe I just confused some of the George Pickens catches with
For
Deontay
sure.
No, the
Johnson.
people I was
sure.
with consistently were like, "Dude, he just got a catch." I was like, "That's George Pickens."
That's George Pickens. Yeah, fucking shit. Yeah, that's
Like,
sorry.
I'm like, "That's not him." I already know
Dumbass.
it's not him. Or
Um,
when Tavon Austin came around, they're like, "Oh, he's running it in." I
when
was like,
Pickens
"That's not him."
caught that first one, I mean, when Mason Rudolph threw that ball to, I couldn't believe. I'm telling you, I thought I was watching like the hell freeze over in front of my eyes. Because like I couldn't believe that ball even got there, and like Mason Rudolph sucks, and I'm just like,
that's
like
what I was thinking.
I think George Pickens made Mason Rudolph look better than what he is.
I was super surprised by this shit that went on because my perception as Mason Rudolph is that he's really, really bad. But I mean, shit. I mean, he threw the long ball and put it where Pickens could grab it.
Where you
and-
never would have guessed that he would throw a long ball for this game.
Oh, 8? No, I just
Not even
would
a
have
single, not even
thought
one
it would turn into
single-
like interceptions
Yeah.
and bad passes.
But like one
So
long.
this was surprising as fuck.
The
as a
one
Steelers
long
fan.
pass at the beginning of the game, I know that you and your dad were just.
Oh yeah, I was texting him too.
Oh, you weren't-
I texted him. I was like,
Where were
"Yo,
you?
This guy, is this like
Were you
Big
not with
Ben
him?
and AB right now? Like I got no idea what's going on.
How weren't you with
I'm not
him?
comparing them, Bowman. I'm just saying that it was like, why the hell are we doing this well?
It's funny because Big Ben was in the stadium last game, and they're all like, "We need to bring Big Ben in here, man. Like this is terrible."
Yeah, there's been like rumors that
The announcers this game
was him.
were two-handed. Mason Rudolph just
Yo, one thing
slocking through there.
One thing I want to touch on is we were running like a lot more zone because we had a bunch of dudes out, and we had Pat Pete playing safety, Miles Jack from practice squad playing linebacker most of the game. But Jake Browning was like just throwing terrible balls into places that you wouldn't want the ball to come close to, just throwing it to Steelers.
Yeah, his son run is over, unfortunately.
I mean, yeah, that's another quarterback that's, people get hype about, like, oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I don't know. When you got nothing to lose,
How
sometimes
come
you just
every time I come around my... Yeah, they go like that and then just falls
catches
off.
up to you though.
All the teams in the AFC North still have winning records. Bengals, Steelers now sit at 8-7.
Yeah,
I don't
Bengals
know.
are 0-5 in the division.
Wow, I knew they had a terrible record.
They could finish with a winning record and 0-6. You gotta beat the Chiefs. But
Damn.
Chiefs suck too, so who cares? You could do it.
Yeah, AFC North is, god damn, it's lit. So the other team that played then, I'll get you off the Bengals.
The Ravens.
Ravens.
Little Christmas holiday special. Most watched. I don't remember if I said it was more watched than the Chiefs-Eagles game from earlier this year. But either way, both of those were the most watched in like 25 years.
What?
That's
The Monday night games.
cool.
That's crazy.
That's cool.
So
Did they say that? Like, did they? How did you?
Nah,
know?
Bowman just pulled that off his ass.
No,
I
I
was
mean,
tweeting.
no. How did you know that? Because I didn't see that anywhere.
I don't know, saw a tweet.
Oh. Fucking Twitter nerd.
What the hell?
But yeah,
I'm sorry.
kind of really gave the 49ers the business, as they say. Purdy, I'd say, what did he throw 4 picks? I'd say only one of them was kind of egregious. A few tip balls in there. But when you put the ball in traffic like that, you're going to get some tipped balls.
Yeah, so yeah, I went through and watched every one of those to see if it was somebody else's fault. The first one, his fault, terrible red zone interception. Just threw it, 2 guys closed in on it at once. The second one, and the worst thing you do, red zone interception. Second one, he
Could kill someone.
all right, I guess they allow like guns into football game, sure. The second one, he wasn't even throwing downfield. A screen pass. He just threw it at the dude, tried to get it over him. No, he just threw it at him, basically. Tip ball, pick. Just not even like he was trying to get it anywhere. The third one was also bad.
Was it the contested one
Third
that got
one-
tipped to Kyle Hamilton?
Yeah, he threw it back across his body, across the field. Something that quarterbacks
Oh, a
you're
little
taught
scramble,
to
yeah.
never do. And tipped interception. Fourth one was not his fault. I mean, he's pressured and hit, so whatever. But all 3 of those interceptions, like, it's not like he has an excuse. I'm trying to come back, do something special, blah, blah, blah. Like, all those are before, in the first half. It's before there's minutes left in the first half. I think the most they're down by was 5. So he's not like doesn't have the excuse of trying to do something special. Just bad decisions
Do you
by Purdy.
sleep better at night knowing Brock Purdy's not going to win the MVP?
I'll tell you what.
Yes,
I really
do because I
appreciate
fucking,
the Ravens a lot more now. Thank you, Ravens Nation.
I put a $25 bet on Lamar. So I haven't bet in a couple months, and then I fucking was like, my first bet. I was like, what should I do? I don't know. I'm coming back. I need something to hit, man. And
What'd you
Lamar MVP, $25 to win me like 2 something. So I don't know what the odds were back then.
Nice.
But it's probably less now. Probably less now.
It's like minus
Oh,
200
for
now.
sure. He's the
What?
favorite.
Oh, he's favorite.
Yeah.
He's minus 200 now.
Yeah, he's the
I
favorite.
got him plus money. Let's go.
Let's
I'm
go,
geeked.
dude.
That's $25.
Put that
off
on the pod.
That shit's gone, but
That's nice.
I can't wait if that hits.
Yeah, Purdy dropped down to. I've seen like multiple, like 13 to 1, 14 to 1. I've seen 10 to 1.
Who, Purdy?
He's not
Yeah.
Oh,
winning.
he's down to like 20 to 1 or something.
There's no
yeah,
way.
Okay, so this is very
He's
big
cooked.
time.
He's cooked.
Lamar, I see Lamar winning, just winning out, and then him just getting it right now. Next.
Yeah, the Ravens. Well,
For
Tua
sure.
again. Tua is, I think, second favorite right now. No, it's
CMC is behind.
I saw CMC, but not
Tua
Tua because
Tua
Tua's
could beat
wins.
Lamar.
Tua's wins in the prior to the first 10 games.
Yeah, but Tua
He
could beat Lamar
only-
this week.
He only beat teams
the
under
big-
500. Is what I saw that the NFL
Right, but
was looking
This
at.
week he can beat Lamar Jackson,
Oh yeah. My
so
bad.
he
play
could
each other.
jump him again.
Do you
Well,
think
yeah.
I still
And he
don't.
beat him with a convincing. Yeah, he could.
Okay. I think if Lamar has a decent game and the Miami wins, I think Lamar still gets it.
He could.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah, Lamar would have to play.
Yeah,
Bad.
Terrible.
four
Bad.
interception
Yeah,
game like
yeah,
Purdy.
yeah. But they don't. The Miami's defense is not good enough to. Lamar's not making those mistakes against Miami's defense by all means.
Lamar's been really good, just controlling games, not making the mistakes. So yeah, I find it hard to believe that Miami's defense will be able to turn him over.
Do you guys feel he's been rushing as much as his previous years? Because
I mean, he hasn't.
he
It's-
has not.
I don't think it
I
needs-
think you would be surprised,
but
because I think it's very similar
it's
to
ve-
last year.
I think he doesn't. I think he's a little less opportunistic to go run. Like when he sees the opportunity, sometimes he's like, "I see it there, but I'm just gonna not do it right now because."
Just being smarter.
Yes, like I think he's protecting his body more, basically. And I'm only saying that because I listened to another podcast called Talking Giants, and these two dudes talked about Lamar for a second, and I started to realize like 4 weeks ago, and like 5 weeks ago, and then I started realizing it like when I'm watching him, I'm like, oh shit, he could run right there, and he doesn't do it because he's like protecting his. He's like, I've been injured every fucking year, like I'm not trying to be injured again, and I think that he is very cautious about his body now, and I fucking appreciate it because that nigga's he's a fucking dog. I love watching him. There's not a quarterback that's not Patrick Mahomes that I feel like I love to watch as much as Lamar Jackson. I
Yeah,
don't know
facts.
if you guys agree because
Facts.
Joe Burrow's great, but
He's a
like,
little puss. No, I'm just kidding.
Herbert's all right, but yeah, like Pat Mahomes and Lamar Jackson bring the excitement to the game. Like you're excited to watch them touch the ball.
I think Lamar's got a lot more faith in his receiving corps this year as well. That he is keeping his eyes more downfield, seeing if guys are getting open. Whereas previous years he was throwing to, I think Nelson Aguilar's still on the team, but
I mean,
Yeah,
Rashad
he's always
it looks
Bateman.
like he's receiver one.
Think about this. Rashad Bateman was getting drafted in second and third rounds last year. And, I mean, he was a number one receiver last year. And he's what now, like the number 3 receiver?
You're saying the number one receiver on their team.
Just in general, like you looked at their front
Roster.
page in the roster, he would be number 1 receiver last year, beginning of the season. And now,
Probably Mark Andrews. In terms of
oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I
Receiving.
mean, just receivers in general, not Mark Andrews. Just don't even think about Mark Andrews. Just their wide
I
receivers.
can't stop thinking about him.
I know he's a man child, but a fucking the dude is a fucking ridiculous. But like Zay Flowers and Odell, even though people think Odell's first half of the season, he's still recovering. Now you see his elite
Yeah, he's
status.
a nice surprise for them.
Yeah, there's. If you guys didn't know, Odell created 11 pass interferences this year to get the Baltimore Ravens on the 1 yard line. 11 to get him to the 1 yard line. I'm like, and then they just run the ball in after that.
That's pretty insane.
And because he gets a pass interference in the fucking end zone, and I didn't notice it. I noticed
That's
it.
insane.
I noticed 6. I noticed like a bunch of them
Jalen
during the
Hurts would
beginning of the
love that.
season. Bro, that's another because people can't cover like Odell. Odell is like full speed running, just like Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson used to study Odell's film as well because Odell would change directions without breaking stride, and like your hip flexors have to
Yeah,
be.
their route running is great.
I don't know if you guys seen the girls do that workout for the hip flexors, and it's like
You like hump the ground and
yes,
shit.
you hump the air basically.
I saw Saquon doing it.
Odell has been doing that since his freshman year of college because it helps him break those when he's in his route and he changes direction like a straight 90-degree angle. Those hip flexors just get him going. Like boom, skabow, gone.
Get him going.
And fucking him and Jay Jettas be hitting that shit,
You
bro.
know, the other thing that helps Lamar's case too, like you saying the receivers got better this year, they did because Odell drafted Zay, but it helps that Mark is not there. It makes him look that much better that he can put up these numbers and carry this team
I
without
see.
Mark
Mark like
Andrews.
that.
Yeah,
Mark is in there.
yeah. Hey, Mark, how's it going, buddy? So that's our dude. That's our dude. He's a fan of the pod.
Isaiah Likely also a good substitute for Mark Andrews.
Who?
I like him, yeah.
Isaiah Likely?
Oh, Isaiah Likely. Yes,
He's done a good job filling in. Have you guys seen that
Yeah.
guy on Instagram that does the like head swivel dance to like that's my dog?
Oh yeah.
Odell
No.
tried to do that dance on the sideline. He still couldn't do it.
I
but
saw the
Zay
video.
Flowers did it. They did it
Yeah.
together.
Right,
they
right.
did it together. Zay Flowers
Yeah.
did it a little better.
And they weren't hitting it like that guy though.
Yeah. I mean, that guy, he got it. He got the hip flexors. I swear, bro. His hips be moving. I don't know how he
It's
moves.
big
like
shoulder movement too.
hellish. It's like it's just a whole worm standing up. I'm really excited for the 29th.
The 29th, what's that?
I mean the 30th, excuse me, Saturday.
Oh, poker night?
I'm fucking excited.
I can't wait to see who loses all their money.
I was about to say, who's the first person to buy back?
You guys
in?
are
Won't
gonna
be
have
me?
to have 2 tables, right?
No.
There's gonna be like 13 people.
He said 12 people. I read it was 12 people.
Fuck, I
We
don't
can
know.
do a 12
He said there's
person table.
darts too, so I guess if
When
I
you
lose
lose,
my
like-
money real quick,
It
I'll go
sounds
play
like
darts.
it sounds like his friends that don't usually play poker with us are going to be playing some darts.
I don't know, but
Huh?
you just actually said the 29th.
What about the 29th?
Yeah.
You're not excited for that one bit?
29th, big game, dude.
Ohio State.
Ohio State plays Missouri.
He just doesn't care.
So Ohio State's actually 3-point favorites.
Oh, they flipped it around. That's Hunter's mic.
Oh, your gift to him is gonna be pink eye. That's fucking funny.
He just rubbed it on his own eyes.
Pink eyes.
You can't give yourself pink eye.
So yeah, Ohio State plays Missouri. Obviously, our big names aren't playing. McCord's left. Marv's not playing. I assume we get. Will you be here, Bowman?
Nope. I'll be
Okay.
in
all right.
Virgin. Yeah.
Well, I assume a small gathering will happen when we watch the game. But do you guys give a shit about this game?
I will certainly watch it. I'll root to win. If they lose, it's
Yeah,
not a big
go
deal.
Bucks, baby. But
Go Bucks. I don't care if they win or lose this game. But it's just not going to show. Not going to show us what next year's going to be about, because I think that we're going to come watch spring ball, and I think that's when we're going to be like,
Okay,
Who's
never mind.
what?
I take it back. I do care because we're playing an SEC team, and if we lose, then it's always SEC saying their conference is better.
if you're an
Good point.
SEC fan, find me on the street.
That gives me a reason to root harder.
That's
Okay.
the only thing
Yeah.
I like that.
I
I don't
agree.
think I've watched a single minute of Missouri play all year.
no.
I went to
Not at
visit
all.
their college when I was 15 years old.
How was it?
It's pretty cool. But fuck you, bitch, and Missouri.
Oh, what?
Sorry, my bad. That's
What do you
right.
mean in Missouri?
Yeah. Who was the first fuck you bitch to?
Oh, well,
I don't know, man. Fuck Missouri
SEC?
and some
Yeah,
bitch
fuck
or
the
someone else. I
SEC.
don't know.
They're in
Um,
the SEC, so in Missouri it was a double up. Damn.
Okay, yeah.
Missouri sucks.
Dude,
Have you driven through Missouri, anybody?
never in my life.
Hell on earth.
Joplin, Missouri.
Incest in plain sight. It's fucking disgusting there. The trash
Are
that
these
just
facts?
walks. Yes.
Okay, all right.
What? How many? What's a great? Tell me a great city in Missouri. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Kansas City,
Yeah, that one.
How about another one?
Joplin.
What?
You made that up.
They got knocked
No,
down
that's
by
probably a city, but
No,
it's,
it is. I
where
went
the
there for a mission
fuck
trip.
Is
they
that?
got those tornadoes.
Yeah, great. Go move to Missouri to get some tornadoes. Why the fuck are we playing Missouri? Burn them down.
Yeah, it does seem like a really pointless game.
Crucify their coach.
I will say, I actually just thought of this.
I'm listening.
Our backup players, it does give them more of a
Showcase.
reason to play. Yeah, because you got the NIL money. So if you like look sweet in this bowl game, then you might get a call from the car dealership this coming season
Hey, come down to Bob's.
and make some money for a commercial or like some shit like that. Does give incentive to those backup players.
I can't believe how many players in college football are making more money than starting NFL, NBA.
They might need to bump those rookie contracts up for
Yeah.
drafted players.
Do you think they bump
yeah.
do you think that NIL money stays the same forever? Whatever, like all this money that all these random places keep giving to these one specific individual keep going up, and
No.
or do the NFL and NBA start paying those rookies? That signing bonus is going to be like
Something's gonna change.
wild.
College football is literally always changing, so something's going to change eventually. And then maybe the NFL side does bump up the rookie contracts to alter that.
I think they might cap NIL at some point.
I think that is going to be very hard to do, because how are you going to stop that one local store who's like, I want Steel Chambers to be my sponsor?
They're not going to cap that. They're
That's what I'm
going to
trying to
cap
tell
like
you.
the $3 million
Amount of
Archie
money.
Manning's getting. That's what I'm saying.
So what? So that's what I'm saying, Bowman. Like when that other mom and pop store comes to Archie Manning's team, and they're like, "We would give you $190,000 right now for Archie Manning just to make a poster with us," and then he's at his $3 million cap. Like he's not. His team's not going to say no.
No can do, Mrs. C.
Yeah, that doesn't make
Chris
sense.
movie.
It doesn't make sense. I think that
I
there's
didn't-
never going to
uh,
be a
I
cap
didn't see it.
on the NIL, and
You're
that
that
the
saying,
NFL and the NBA are going to have to increase how
Fuck.
much they're paying these
I just didn't
rookies.
get it.
Is what it's going to turn into,
Uh,
and inflation is just going to shoot up even more.
yo, I'm about to shoot you up with this crazy 19-point favorite Georgia is. What a transition by me right there. Wow. Georgia's favored by 19 on Florida State. That's crazy. I'm actually interested to watch. That one's on Saturday at 4. I am going to watch that just to see if Florida State is
I'm more interested in that
as bad as all the comments I got on that post I made on YouTube.
Bunch of fucking queers. Oh my god. All right, well, Florida State, I'm really hoping you come out there and stroke some cock, because that'd be great.
And then the big games, I didn't even realize. Yeah, I heard his cock comment.
What's up, big dog?
The big games, I didn't realize, aren't on the 31st because NFL is on
It's
that
NFL
day.
Sunday.
So they're played on New Year's Day, different from past years.
I'm very excited to watch regular football.
Bama's favored by 1.5 right now. Or sorry, I just fucked that up. Excuse me. Michigan is favored by 1.5 right now. And God Almighty, I really hope Bama wins because I really don't want to see Michigan win a championship. And it seems weird because I normally hate Bama with absolute passion and the SEC, but
If both
gotta root for
planes
Bama.
crashed on the way to the bowl game for Michigan and Alabama,
yeah, what would happen?
I would ask for Ohio State to be in there.
It would be definitely Georgia, Florida State.
I just need you guys to sub in for the college football playoff.
Sub in. Oh, man. Where are those?
Texas plays Washington the game after the night game.
That's going to be a good game.
I was surprised by this.
Were you?
Texas 4.5 point favorites. I think it's 4 on some books. I just think there's that extra, 1.5 difference they'll add on. Washington is really, really.
They
They're
got
good.
big
They're good.
Phoenix energy, bro.
I don't know, man. Same thing
Yeah,
in that
big Phoenix
Pac-12
energy.
championship game. They doubted Washington. Had Oregon favored by
Oregon
a
is
good
a really
bit.
good team. Beat them twice. Penix had a case to win the Heisman.
All right, community service, alternate spread, Washington -7. It's got to be plus. That's got to be plus lots of money, right?
Brady and I are both vetoing that.
Yeah, Hunter hit us up before we did this pod.
He said, let Josias bet only alternate spreads.
He said we're up on the year, so we can't fuck it up. So just ask, what do you got next?
I got it.
No. Yeah, we're vetoing.
Bowman's sweatshirt that says always Coca-Cola. Why does it say always above with the Coca-Cola? I just don't get the always.
I like that.
Hey, Bowman, how you feeling today? Always
Normally
Coca-Cola.
it's not like it's just not funny, but like you saying it and laughing like that just makes it funny.
It's just like why does that say always above the Coca-Cola? Like it doesn't have like there's nothing that gives me like
I never would have
like-
looked at his shirt and had that
and-
thought in my head.
Cause like in my head right now, I'm just thinking like, who made this sweatshirt and was like, what can we put above this? They're just like, dude, always, cause it's always Coca-Cola.
Dude, you've been roasted right now. That's crazy.
You're not getting it.
I don't even get it.
I don't know.
Cause I was looking over and I'm just like, why does it say always? Why can't it say fresh Coca-Cola? Or like,
It's always fresh.
All right, let's.
but it just says always Coca-Cola.
We're not going to do drunk draft this week. We only got 3 this, pod obviously, and so we're just gonna skip it and move on to next week. Hunter will be back next week, so we'll have the original crew back and we'll do it.
He's walking back from Minnesota, right?
Yeah, he's doing it right now. That's why he's not here.
He's trying to do like the half Forrest Gump kind of thing. No facial hair though.
Yeah, so I guess
What? What half of him is Forrest Gump?
When he runs across the world around the United States, he's doing half of it. Minnesota to Ohio.
that would probably take you like. I'm not even gonna guess. All right, so this has been a fun pod. Hope you guys liked it. Look out for posts on Instagram. That's where we do everything. Basically, Instagram story. Please go to YouTube, subscribe. I saw this thing that if I say in the video, subscribe to the channel, it highlights the subscribe button in rainbow when I say that. So watch this on here when I say this. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. See if it does it. And yeah, see you guys next week. Peace out. Deuces.